Here we go. Hold this down. Select this. You can do it on the butt cheek. Why's my CPU up? Do 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 do. Doop 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 doop. Two items were unavailable. God damn it, I really wanted that meat. Oh shit. Wait. You. What's up, Nova? Alright, off today. Hmm. I think that's what you do. Hmm. I'll have to do some Sappy Jiva missions when they're ready. I think that's next week. Do, 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 do. Hmm. I have no idea how to use sword and shield.
I've been waiting for you.
Hmm. Do, do. Oh shit, that's probably here. Let me check. I gotta check. Damn, that was fast as hell. I gotta go outside and check. God damn it. Okay, apparently I still got time. Ah, babies. Oh, excuse me. Hey, yo! God damn it, it's making it run. Oh, god damn it, Velcana. Nobody got some doodle bombs? Oh, god damn it. Ah! With the back shots. Hey, yo! The hell? Oh, shit, my food's here. sustenance. Okay. My other ready. I can hide myself. God damn. That's the chicken quarters. I'll take some number work. Some rice. Put some hot pockets in this. This is it. Eating together. Read in your mouth. Read in your mouth. That's good. Oh shit, I'm gonna get stuck in my head. Oh, well, I really wanted that big ass chunk of meat, but okay. Alright, I'll give it. Nothing wrong, always have one of meat for once. Give me a big ass bag of Jack rice. This shit is like, I'll show you like. It's good, yeah. Okay. No one heard anything. There we go. There we go. Run the flow. Show you what I know. I'm getting it on. I get them all. Okay. Is he still alive? Damn. Oh yeah. That's what I'm finna do. Refill my stuff and change my gear. All right, suited up. I need to start working on my builds. That's the thing. I hope once human gets on the system.
This is my first time stealing an egg here. See if there's any special bonuses for doing it. I wonder. Do 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 do. It won't let me go. Are you serious? And what was the raggers? I swear to God. Fuck it. That just kind of pissed me off. I spent all that time carrying that fucking egg and I couldn't even use it. Keep forgetting to refill my shit. I'm sorry, what? Welcome to the Backblowers Association. Well, get them cheeks some way. Oh, I'm stupid. Hmm. Oh, this.
Yes!
Mm. Hmm. That was kind of fast. Hmm. Hmm. Oh shit, I'm the only one here. Damn, I wasn't paying attention. Hmm. Mickey.
Welcome.
All right, I'm gonna put those pizza sandwiches in the oven.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how them great value pizza sandwiches does, because they look good so far.
good day, I see. Good morning to you.
Damn, I did a lot. Damn, I did 5. Hi, sorry. Oh, in 2 hours. Okay. So 2 master ranks quests in the Fading Wyvern. So I can do a double run.
Hey, you!
New.
I know you've been working hard out there.
Hmm. Shut up, stomach. I'm cooking food. Sod.
Hello from Seoul. Are you looking for the perfect food for a special occasion? Then you came to the right place.
Ooh, hot ones. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Oh god, they look like they're suffering. Pickle calamari. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of sound interesting. Ah, yes, WP extras. WPE extras.
Nick, go get some fertilizer. We need your help.
Where's fertilizer?
Just go look for it.
Just go look for it. Are you trying to send me on an errand to just make me?
No, we need it because otherwise we won't get the gold stars for the community center. It's a side quest, Nick.
Go look for a plant stretcher. Yeah. Okay. Extras.
Hello, this is Dog again. I did a hump and now me happy.
I thought you wrote these ones, Gabby.
No, I didn't write that. Was this fucking Krusty? Hello, this is Cat.
Yeah.
Not really. This is Dog. Lol, 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 lol.
Yeah, it's crusty.
Hello, this is Dog. I dug up Grandpa. Sorry. Damn it, Krusty.
Right, I'm going to play about mine thing.
Hell yeah. Get your bee mummies cup.
Not going if you call yourself a bee mummy.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that.
Oh, go.
You can cook.
Whereabouts are you guys in the mines?
I'm in the mine. I am. I need to get.
Well, where else would Cat go?
Confetti man.
Is Grandpa gonna come back alive?
We can't say because I've just
Nick.
found what? I've just found something.
Huh?
What have you found? I found some like little shrine thing, and it says, "I'll come back to you on the 3rd year." Oh,
Nick,
what?
we don't talk about that.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, why not?
Nick, leave it be. Grandpa's dead.
I can just hear Nick sing like, "Am I dumb?
Shit, we're really struggling with iron, aren't we?
Oh, well, you just have to go get copper.
We're struggling with all of it. I'll come down and I'll help with getting some iron.
Bee mummy's coming down.
Oh no, I regret it.
Places us with their presents. Quickly, show her the nectar. Quick.
Vomit into a tube so I can assess it. Oh, sweet, delicious.
Oh god damn it.
You mummy.
I wanna die.
Oh, I got this starfish.
What's your favorite thing then?
It is. You found a star drop. Your mind is filled with thoughts of pain.
Hey!
That reminds me.
This game has an autosave feature. No way. Neo 2. Wait, is this just Demon Slayer, the video game? Yes. Oh, I get to make a character. No way. Death prediction today, chat. I kind of thought this game would have a set character. Should I make him ugly? Of course I should. Should I make a hot character or an ugly, like, being straight out of the swamp? Make a waifu? I don't get the chance to play as a woman too often. Bathing action. Yo, hold on. What kind of game is this, chat? What did you just sign me up for? I like that one. Sekiro, but Wolf is a cute anime girl. There you go. Be a hot swamp wife. How do I be a swamp wife? They don't even have green in here. What the heck? Oh, wait, that's pretty green. Hold on. I think we've got one. There, is that swampy enough for you? What a cursed character we're making. Facial hair? Please, no. Please. What is yokai form? Feral? I'm pretty feral. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my, hey yo, wait, yokai form kinda bad though. I think we're good to go. We've made Hot Shrek with a goatee. Okay, nice. We start on a dock in Shrek Swamp. That's actually very fitting. Oh, that's how I, wait, dodges on X? Oh. Oh no. Oh, now I have to choose a weapon? I think it only makes sense that I go with the biggest one, right? The switchglaive looks sick. Choose the fist. That's strength. I like strength. I don't know any of this. Okay, we're taking the scythe. I don't care. I like this glaive. You may proceed to the next tutorial. Oh, what is that? That is a fetus, bro. Leave this place. Yeah, just let me at him, you know? Oh, it's a fetus. Yeah, we got it, no problem. I actually hate that I put a goatee on my character so much. I'm trying to ignore it, but it's there. I don't know what that thing was, but it was hot. Smash or pass on the little yokai, chat. Small spirit stone. Yo, that little guy's kind of cute. So these are like my bonfires. Well, I'm running switchglaive, so it only makes sense that I put points into magic, right? And strength, since I'm doing fists as well. Oh, of course, we've got the one-sided doors, just like every Souls game ever to exist, of course. Wouldn't be a Souls-like if the doors didn't open from one side only. More stone. Good, I can throw them at people. Oh, we can cover up the goatee. Blessed day.
Fuck.
I got this, no problem. Not an issue. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. What the hell is this? These are people that are offering assistance. I don't need your assistance. All right, you know, you may have bested me last time. You're not going to get me twice in a row. I'm something of a gamer, so... Ow! You're not supposed to catch me that quickly. Holy shit. I don't know what I'm doing. You are not required to engage in battle with every enemy. No way. I think the game's telling me that maybe this is a bad idea. Alright, you know what? Let's just get the item and book it. Not worth it. Sacred water. Alright, get me out of here. Hey, you don't see me, do you? Nah, he's blind. Do they weigh more? They actually weigh less. I'll take them. There's like a lot of armor in this game. I thought it was gonna be like Sekiro, where you just don't get any armor. Let's just go fist mode on these fools. Come here. Why are you fisting people on stream? That's like an average activity for a spicy stream, I think. Oh god, what is that? Monkey? Monkey! Monkey in the house.
Okay.
What's he gonna do?
Goddamn.
Oh my god, he's got moves.
Well, that sucks.
Use high stance to hit the horn. Alright, I mean, I can do high stance. Hi, little guy. Would you like to come with me?
Okay, Thunder still... Okay,
There.
Thunder, Blast, and Poison does the most for him.
Okay, cool. We got
Makes
the
sense.
shortcut, and now I can take
But
my
this motherfucker.
Llama back to the shrine. But monkey's
This
scared.
motherfucker.
Oh, I hit him in the horn, I think.
He only takes,
oh, man.
like,
Running out of stamina
moderate
is
damage.
terrible. Don't do it. I killed the monkey. Let's go. He's just better. Easiest fight of my life. Oh, Jesus.
I kinda wish there was more dual element weapons on here.
Oh my god. What is this game? Wait, what? There's so much to learn.
What weapon I'm using?
No,
Blast.
what
Okay.
I'm doing. I like that one. There we go. We've done something. Slowly descending into the madness that is Neo, yeah?
Forget I eat.
Okay, it's equipped for my mid-stance combo. I'm gonna have to watch some videos on this game, I think, to start learning how to play better. Level courage, so that I'm not scared all the time. I like it. Is that another Kodama? Come with me, my child. We will go to the shrine together.
Oh, hell
I don't know
yes.
which direction I'm supposed to be going now. This way.
This is just one motherfucker got wind armor, and the other motherfucker got poison air.
That way. What is this?
Freezing the toxins,
Oh,
basically.
Laguna. This looks new.
Can't stand that
I can
shit.
now use monkey
Ooh,
ability.
yeah.
Monkey! Monkey! Let's go purple mode. Oh, well, I was in it for a quarter of a second. What does that do? It takes me out of it right away. It's a counter for the red yokai moves. Oh. What would I do without you, chat? Oh. What the? Oh, well, I cut his head off. That's what you like to see. I feel like I've already picked up 30 different items and just don't know what any of them do. So many dead people. Ooh, ladder. Oh. That's a gravity death for the enemy. Oh. Oh my. Oh. Oh. We're sniping fools out here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, absolutely not. Going for a headshot. Beautiful. Ugh. Got him. What the heck is that? Yo, it's a little cat. Why is he so goofy? Look at him. He's all fat and round. Oh, he rolls around. Wait, are you following? He follows me. Wait, this game is good, chat. Shrine. Pray. You seem to have been defiled and cannot use it. Well, I don't want to be defiled. I think we're getting the hang of basic combat. Got some cool looking samurai gauntlets. Love that. My equip load's at 71% now. Does that mean I'm fat? I missed? Oh, that's so sad. I couldn't move. Look at all the friendly little guys on the shrine. Booms. Checking DLC. You've received the following items. Oh. Oh god. Well, I just got a bunch of pay-to-win stuff. Okay. You know what? I want to try monkey on you. Stay back. Monkey! There we go. I can tell that I'm going to get more lost in this game than I ever have in a Dark Souls game. It's like very maze-like. Well, I might as well rest. Oh, they're not going to let me? Come back. Is it because that guy's shooting at me? Let me rest. You're kidding me. Alright, into the village. I think you could say that this is a village with evil residents. Like Resident Evil. Quick, monkey! Bah! If I donate the 36 cents in my bank account when you play Resident Evil 7, yes, this is the deal.
Hello there.
Stuff, right? Might as well use the Demon Horde Switchglaive since I have it here, you know? I mean, it only makes sense. And it looks cool. Alright, I'll save this stuff for later. I don't want to be too OP. Oh, and that's a gravity death. How did I accidentally walk off the bridge? I don't like that there's archers on the rooftops. Like, you really want to shoot me while I'm fighting other guys? It's kind of messed up. Oh, there's a second one. Oh no, please tell me I'm not going to die to two little baby men. He grew. Why'd he get large? Monkey! What's the point of monkeying around if I just die? Okay. Chat, I don't think you were lying when you said that this game is harder than Dark Souls. But it's like harder in a different way. There's just so much to take in. Oh, he's down. Execute time. Kind of. There's 3 of them. Alright. Slow and steady. Do not jump off the bridge.
Now you poison. I should get rid of. Ah, damn, he still got wind armor? I thought poison get rid of that shit.
What your purpose is or what you do, but you're adorable.
You lied to me.
Help me out, cat. Quick, monkey. Oh, I'm paralyzed. The last cat. I know, it's so sad. Cat with me always. Oh, whatever. We absolutely destroyed. Okay, so my fish meter's full. Go crazy. Go stupid. Yeah. Yeah. My character's tweaking a little bit. Why are we attacking the tree? Got a little lost in the sauce. Monkey. Mission complete.
Suck it, bitch.
Alright, let's go to the main mission. This one's a little harder. scare me. I want some of that meat that he's eating. Like those kebabs, meat on a stick. Good stuff. You know? Off we go. Ow, they hurt. 740 damage. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Up. You're dead. Oh no. Oh, that was close. This guy's scary. Quick, horsey. Go. Not good. I always get hit on the way down from monkeys.
Ooh.
Don't push that. Hello. That hurt. Get to the
Fuck it. Ah.
hammer. That didn't do that much. Oh no. Oh.
That fucking wind aura.
Four small men behind me. Oh, is that counter too early? He's doing it again.
Bitch.
Twice. Move, move! Oh, I'm paralyzed. I'm dead. These little guys are so mean. How dare they put paralysis on it and stun them for 10 seconds. Execute. Followed up with another hammer. Counter. Into a... oh no. Please no. I was doing so good. Burn, monkey, burn. There we go. Oh, he's on fire. You good?
Damn, I need to grab this.
Yeah, I don't think he's not doing too bad. Need to heal again? Nope, nope. I don't want to get hit by that. And it's hitting me anyways. Chat, what I will give it my best shot.
Ah, shit. There we go.
Cat, come with me, little cat. Together we will conquer the world. Oh, he moved right when I shot. How rude. This guy's alive. You don't look very alive. Is this a boss?
Hey, yo.
So I have to get the key from somewhere. Through the fire. Neo 2 is quite the experience, let me tell you.
No, I need to get my dragon lair out. Place this. Goddamn wind. That damn wind armor just kept buffeting my ass. There we go. First level up. Ooh, shit. Make that bitch fall. Damn it. That motherfucker pretty much cut me off. Goddamn wind aura.
In the Bronx in New York, and we are here because we are trying to source a live monkfish for our One Piece pasta video.
There are so many different kinds of seafood, from bushels of mussels and oysters just everywhere. I thought those were sacks of potatoes, but no, this was all seafood. There are crates and crates and crates of different kinds of fresh seafood, frozen seafood. There were fishmongers both selling and preparing and filleting lots of different fish. There's this guy that was cutting tuna, some guy that was cutting a huge swordfish, and all just trying to display their wares to get their fish as sold quickly as possible. We had trouble finding the monkfish visually, so we asked around a couple vendors to see if they had any, and they kind of pointed us into another vendor's direction. And once we had one, they said, well, they don't sell the actual whole entire monkfish. they sell the tail. Because of its intense appearance, a lot of customers don't want to buy that kind of fish. So the typical meta is to now remove the head from the tail, sell the tail as it contains a lot of the meat, and see if you can find someone that sells the head. Yeah, we found the guy that sells the head. This thing is pretty intense, and it is huge, but the head is like 60% of the whole body of the fish. So luckily, this kind man was able to sell us both the head and the tail separately, but together. All in all, we weighed this up and paid about $40 for this. They had a really cool paper system where they just gave you a number, you hand it over to a guy in a little closed off booth, you pay them, and they give you your fish. Alright, we are now back into the studio, and I gave this guy a little bit of a crown because he is going to be our sea king for today. I'm going to give you guys a warning here, this part is going to get pretty graphic as I do need to butcher and take the meat off of this fish. So, if you were easily squeamish, I suggest you skip a little bit forward to where we get the meat already. Alright, fair warning, here we go. So, first I'm going to handle the head. Now the head really doesn't have a lot, but there are two pockets of the cheeks. So the cheeks are located under the eyes. In order to access the cheeks, you do need to be able to feel the skin. After kind of getting in here and moving a lot of the skin, you know how weird this looks. I'm able to find those pockets of flesh. It's pretty simple, but because of the first time, definitely got to take the time to Alright, now that the cheeks are set aside, the head, there's really not a lot of meat that I think you could use in here, so we're going to just, put that to the side and go ahead and prepare the tail, which does have the bulk of the meat. First, you do need to de-skin, take off all of that because, again, it is tough and inedible. So, using a knife, trying to get under that and butchering it similarly to how you might try to peel silver skin off of a brisket. I'm applying the same technique to get the fish away from the skin. Also, any of the dark red spots do need to be cut off because that's where all the bloodline might have ingrained into the meat, and that's going to affect the flavor of the flesh. So, I'm going to try to trim it off to leave as little red as possible. Kind of where if you see someone butchering tuna, they carve off those really dark spots. And I'm no fish butcher, so I definitely could have done this a lot better, but I will say though, after getting the fillets off, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It was actually quite satisfying to slip the knife under, follow the backbone, and see it come off in one solid piece. And I will say I did my best to make sure as much of the flesh came off as possible. Here are the two cheeks that we have harvested, and here are the chunks of the tail meat that we have gotten from one whole monkfish. So, initially we were thinking of doing eel for our sea king meat, but instead we're switching to monkfish. However, the eel preparation we were thinking of is kind of similar to unagi in Japan. I think monkfish still has that nice meaty texture, so we're going to go with a very similar glaze here. I'm going to go ahead and reference the unagi sauce recipe from Just One Cookbook. First, in a small saucepan, I'm going to combine a 1/4 cup of sake with 3/4 cup of mirin. Let that boil off and simmer until the alcohol has evaporated a little bit. Now, I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of soy sauce and 1/2 cup of sugar and cook this until it is reduced to a sticky glaze because we want this to coat our fish very nicely. Once that's done, that is
Nate Higgers.
Now in the show, it is said that this is a penne gorgonzola, so I'm thinking it could be like a gorgonzola cream sauce. First, I'm going to dice up an onion and 2 garlic cloves. Once those are ready, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some gorgonzola cheese, about a pound or so. Now this stuff is pretty strong, so we try to get the more mild one. The most interesting part is that this dish clearly combines 3 things that usually are not described in the same dish, but hey, we'll try to make it. So, in the pan goes some olive oil. I'm going to saute the onion and the garlic until they get a little bit brown, not super brown. Now in the reference photo, you see a slight deeper red hue to the brown. There might be a touch of tomato sauce itself, so I'm just going to add a tablespoon of tomato sauce to put that down as well. Then I'm going to add a ready cream and our 8 ounces of now I'm going to go ahead and immerse them with after tasting this, pretty good. The rolling roller is good. So, of 1 whole lemon as well. So that's actually a little bit Once our sauce is ready, that is going to get set aside. So monkfish is actually a really firm, flesh-like texture. People call it the poor man's lobster, and I can kind of see why. A little bit of oil is in the pan, and you see these kind of how you would sear steaks. I'm going to stick it here, and we're trying to get these pieces of the glazed anyway. Cooking these into that, so that way it'll steam up in the pan, but they do want a piece, a little bit of color on this. And once it goes back to the monkfish is ready, we're going to throw in our glaze. That goes deeper, stickier, shinier. Alright, delicious. It's time to assemble. In the spirit of making a bunch of that dishes, and I did say in detail that we'd be able to take the meat off. So that then we're going to cook our pasta. Regular water. Do that will hopefully impart a little bit of flavor to the pasta.
Finally.
Boil. We're gonna throw the pasta right in, and we're gonna use a pasta shape called conchiglione, which is a really large shell-shaped pasta. This is going to get cooked according to packet instructions, minus 2 minutes to reach a nice al dente. Now we're gonna take our pasta out of the water and into a saucepan with some of our cheese sauce, making sure that's cooked, nice and reduced. And what's funny here is that these shells are so big that every time they hit the pan, a little bit of that fish stock is actually inside those shells and comes out. So this pasta is perfectly self-sauced. Okay, I'm going to plate these up into a little serving dish once it's ready, making sure that the shell side is facing up like they do in the show. Then I'm going to carefully place some of those glazed monkfish chunks on top. And well, there you have it. That's our version. Needs to be cut off because that's where all the doing eel for our seafood meat, but instead we're switching to monkfish. However, the eel preparation we were thinking of is kind of similar to unagi in Japan. I think monkfish still has that nice meaty texture, so we're going to go with a very similar glaze here. I'm going to go ahead and reference the unagi sauce recipe from Just One Cookbook. First, in a small saucepan, I'm going to combine 1/4 cup of sake with 3/4 cup of ghee. Let that boil off and simmer until the alcohol has evaporated a little bit. Now, I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of soy sauce and 1/2 cup of sugar, and cook this until it is reduced into a sticky glaze, because we want this to coat our fish very nicely. Once that's done, that is going to be set aside. Now in the show, it is said that this is a penne gorgonzola, so I'm thinking it could be like a gorgonzola cream sauce. First, I'm going to dice up an onion and 2 garlic cloves. Once those are ready, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some gorgonzola cheese, about 1 pound or so. Now this stuff is pretty strong, so we try to get the more mild one. The most interesting part is that this dish clearly combines pasta, seafood, and cheese. 3 things that usually are not described to be in the same dish, but hey, we'll try to make it work. So, in a pan goes in some olive oil. I'm going to saute the onion and the garlic until they've turned a little bit brown, not super brown. Now in the reference photo in the show, there seems to be a slight pink or red hue to the pasta, which means there might be a touch of tomato sauce just in the pasta cream itself. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon of tomato paste just to cook that down as well. Then I'm going to add in my liquids, which is going to be 4 cups of heavy cream and our 8 ounces of gorgonzola. Stir that together until everybody is looking pretty good. The sauce has started to simmer, and now I'm going to go ahead and immersion blend that so all the onions and garlic can combine with the cheese. And after tasting this, I think this does need a pretty good bump of acidity because the gorgonzola is really strong. So I'm taking this juice of 1 whole lemon as well as the zest and adding that in as well. Now the sauce is a little bit brighter, not just super strong with the cheese. Once our sauce is ready, that is going to get set aside. So monkfish is actually a really firm flesh-like texture. People call it the poor man's lobster, and I can kind of see why. Make sure that a little bit of oil is in the pan. You're going to sear these kind of how you would sear scallops. A little bit of stickage here, that's okay. We're just going to try to get these pieces cooked, and they will be glazed anyway. Cooking these is important, so that way it's in the whole pan. We do want at least a little bit of color so we're placing on these pieces of fish. Once all of that is ready, we're going to go ahead and now goes the rest of the fish. That's sieve to lessen the juicy drain. Pour those juices back into the pan. Reduce the spray to the center. Now it's looking a little bit better. And the color has changed. It's a lot deeper, stickier, that glazed fish.
All you damn Brussels hat.
I'm going to throw that in a pot of boiling water and boil almost into a slight light fish. We're going to use a pasta shape called conchiglione. This is going to get minus 2 minutes to reach a nice al dente. Now we're going to take our pasta out of the water. and the food stay a little serviceable. Place in the little well, there you have it. That's our version quite well with your unagi style flavors. I found that this, I think that's a bit of acidity. The same stuff can give this black red wine vinegar. Whoa. Now that is something special. Vinegar also creates a nice little bridge between strong seafood. Balsamic vinegar, even better. You're adding this, the balsamic seems to be amazing. When you have it all together, everything suddenly becomes so much more delicious. Something that was good to something that was craveworthy. Noted by everybody that was in the studio that came to try it. Seemingly were going to be not very good to get it, but after
Hold on. Squarespace, and I'm excited to share it with you. We were able to use Squarespace's website builder and custom integrations to create a site that provides powerful
You don't get that much input of what's happening in the world. But now with internet and all that technology,
now you can see what's happening in other countries.
Yeah.
And now you realize other countries have sunlight.
Exactly.
The Faroe Islands are not a country, but a self-governing nation under the sovereignty of Denmark.
I will give you $100 to eat this raw.
No.
110.
Maybe a little bit.
Its 18 islands are best known for their bird cliffs and unspoiled landscapes.
We're moving up. Oh my God!
And their position at the crossroads of the warm Gulf Stream and the cold Arctic currents create a continuous flow, making the Faroese marine ecosystem one of the cleanest on the planet for seafood to thrive.
Sometimes he's putting the lobsters on the piece of wood. What is the purpose of that?
The minimum.
And so if it's too short, you have to throw it back in? Oh, I see. So we'll see that one tomorrow, huh?
In this series, we'll be taking on unique animal proteins from the water, from the land, and from the air. In the sea, fishermen trap the most commonly eaten lobster in Europe, the delicate and sweet langoustine.
The brain, would you eat that raw?
Oh, of course.
Let's see it.
Let's do it.
In these same waters, seafood divers risk their lives plunging into the icy Atlantic to catch valuable crustaceans by hand.
Yes! Victory! How funny that was? That was like... He fell off. Sorry, it's not funny. The water pushed him over. I'm sorry, it's hilarious.
On the land, you'll find more sheep than people.
I heard on these islands there are 2 sheep for every person.
When it's time for the slaughter, locals age their meat in fermentation sheds until it rots.
For us, it smells like Christmas.
It's a way to preserve the meat that outsiders can handle.
It's fatty and juicy. Everything looks great about it, except when you take a whiff. That is intense.
Cool, straight ahead more. In the air, we'll see the range of life. renowned for its deep, dark red presence.
Really dark meat. It looks like a
But perhaps the most controversial food you'll find on these islands.
Yeah, how much did you get on that day? 300 kilos from pure meat. This is from the pig island.
Whale meat. So polarized, you can't even speak about it on camera. I don't want that. You don't have to do it. I came to the Faroe Islands to learn the whale farm.
Right now we're on the page. It could happen in a posted right?
And to learn why today, amid protests and international condemnation, this custom still continues.
An experience like no one.
Through hundreds of years, the unique geography and weather of the Faroe Islands have produced one of the most unique diets built by anywhere in the world. I'll start here.
Good morning, how you doing? You're great.
Damn!
Our stop in the Faroes, Torshov, the capital city, and home to 40% of this nation's population. Today's breakfast begins here at Bitten, where local Jens Ivan guides me through my first taste of Faroese cuisine before I head out to the ocean.
What do you call this?
I think for an American you'd call it just a sandwich.
I think we'd say an open-face sandwich, as opposed to a closed face sandwich. How do you close
No,
that
that's
face?
just a sandwich.
Beef tenderloin is cleaned and smothered with thyme, rock salt, and pepper. In a pan, melt butter and grill the tenderloin lightly before tossing it in the oven.
How many restaurants would you say are in the Faroe Islands?
50, 30.
30 to 50.
Next, flour and beer butter form a batter that'll coat raw onions before they're fried.
You get many restaurants right here in the capital, and I'm not from a capital, so I have to drive like 3/4 of an hour each way to get to a restaurant. So that's more for twice a year, 3 times a year.
Time for the build. Load sourdough bread with lettuce, slices of tenderloin, remoulade sauce, grilled onion, a fried egg, a robust fried onion ring, pickled mushrooms, and another fried onion ring. Finish with a tiny bouquet of broccoli sprouts and shredded cheese. The sandwich and everything on it is served cold.
It's interesting because everything's kind of room temperature or even a little bit cold, but I think it's delicious. Super crunchy onion rings, interesting like cold beef, but then there's a kind of a Dijon mayonnaise sauce on there, which is super tangy and delicious. I love it.
Most of the ingredients you see in this dish are in fact foreign to the Faroe Islands. Strip away imported beef and pork, vegetables, and fruits, and the local diet is left with seasonal seafood, local lamb, and a few stubborn root vegetables.
So how would you describe Faroese cuisine?
Mostly dry and fermented. Thanks to this strange weather, you get a process of breakdown of protein, which doesn't rot the meat, it preserves it. We're drying lamb, and we're also fermenting lamb. It's also standard to dry whale meat.
With breakfast complete, I'm ready to start today's mission. Collecting some of Europe's most sought-after seafood from the icy, treacherous waters of the Atlantic Ocean, starting with a particular species of lobster.
Just off the coast here, several traps have been set for an animal called the langoustine. The langoustine is the most important commercial crustacean in Europe, and today I'm going to see how they catch it. Ahoy! Nice to meet you.
Pulled out from the Faroese Sea, and is Montes, head chef of Ross, the sister restaurant to one of the top 50 restaurants in the world.
What do you think of this particular langoustine?
I think it's a really great size. I usually measure them up by my hand, so if it's as long as my arm, I'm pretty happy.
In the USA, live Maine lobster is already expensive, and langoustine is twice as expensive as that. But no matter how much you pay, you'll never beat the experience of fresh seafood plucked right from the ocean.
Do you have a special recipe you can show me right now?
Oh yes, basically you're just gonna need a langoustine and a knife. We're just gonna try to make it as less painful as possible for the langoustine. And then finish off with the tail.
This is remarkable. You can really see the anatomy of the lobster right here. This is the cleansing system of the lobster. And then you see this just beautiful translucent meat of the tail. So, where's the soy sauce? We just go like this, huh?
Yeah, I would just dig in with my fingers.
The texture is so much different when it's uncooked. You can feel all the separate little tissues.
The best part is it's still pulsating since it's straight out of the ocean.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna go for it. Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so delicious. amazing texture. Like it's not too limp or mushy.
It has a bite.
Yeah, it's got some bite to it. And then it's just naturally sweet.
Salty, minerally.
Oh, that's wonderful. I could eat about 100 more of those. I think he knows what I'm thinking. What are some of the ingredients that you can get here that you can't really experience in the same way in other countries?
Definitely shellfish. Faroe Islands, they have such a great fresh shellfish. You can just go to the ocean, pick it out before work, and cook with it a few hours later. And of course, sea urchins, very sweet, very mineral.
I'm going to be heading to your restaurant soon, but actually, I'm on a mission to find some sea urchins of my own. Is he coming to that? Are you coming to that? Great.
While Montes heads back to his restaurant with a fresh batch of langoustine, I set up for some more sweet deep-sea creatures. Only this time, there's no boat, no traps, no nets. In an effort to catch giant horse mussels, we're gonna scuba in waters that are near freezing. Well, someone's gonna scuba, and his name is Björn.
Sir, put it there. Good day to you. I like your outfit.
I like this too.
Thanks, I look like a red marshmallow.
Yeah.
You ever hear about the high-paid, dangerous work of underwater welders? Well, that's what he does.
They always say that's one of the highest paying jobs.
It's not true.
Oh, okay. Diving here, it's not easy.
No.
I have my diving certificate, I have my PADI certificate, but I can't come here, I can't dive. I have to be locally trained to dive here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's small islands. You're actually in the middle of the Atlantic. It's hot currents and you can be taken away. Even people that's been diving for years have trouble diving here.
On one hand, the crossing of the warm Gulf Stream and the cold Arctic currents create great trouble for divers. On the other hand, their continuous flow makes Faroese marine ecosystems one of the cleanest on the planet for seafood to thrive.
In just a moment, you're going to head into the water. What are you hoping to find?
I'm hoping to find some horse mussels and some sea urchins. The weather is okay, so I hope we get a little bit.
Oh, all right, that's optimistic.
It's a terrible idea to expose your skin to the 44-degree water of the Faroes. So divers here opt for dry suits with a full face mask and gloves.
Right now he's getting prepared. He's got his flippers. He's got his net. Now, as a fun joke, I've switched out his oxygen tank with laughing gas. He's going to find this hilarious. This might seem easy enough, but all this gear put together is probably 50 to 60 pounds. And that's without the pounds and pounds of seafood that he's about to collect.
In shallow water, European edible sea urchins and northern sea urchins are a familiar sight. Like many other species here, the consistent year-round water temperature allows them to grow slowly, over time developing much sought-after flavor.
He might be a good underwater welder. He'd be a terrible underwater spy. Anytime you need to know where he is, you just follow the bubble. Not to mention the yellow tank sticking out.
At a depth of about 3 feet, under a dark layer of muck, you'll find giant horse mussels. These oblong mollusks can grow up to 8 inches in length, and they're packed full of protein.
It's been about 30 minutes now. He's making his way to me. We're going to see what he got.
On a good day, Björn can collect 400 to 800 pounds of seafood from the ocean floor.
What, I mean, just... What's he doing? Oh, it's probably hard to stand with that water. Yes! What you got? Yes! Victory! Do you see how many that was? That was like... Sorry, it's not funny. The water pushed him over. I'm sorry, it's hilarious. Bro, well done. Where do we start? What do you like more?
Definitely the sea urchin.
Here, they're small, but with tiny little spikes. Now, would you call that the mouth of the button?
The beak?
Oh, it'd be a mouth there. Where does it go? To the toilet out of?
The same place.
Oh, I've met some people like that.
It was nice to meet you.
It looks beautiful. You can really see the separation of the eggs. So sea urchin is something that I thought it was cool to eat because Japanese people eat it and it's expensive. And then I had it in Japan and I kind of pretended to like it. But I didn't really like it because it was really metallic. But then I had one in Vietnam, I liked that. And I realized they're kind of different around the world. So here, I'm gonna try this with an open mind and see what I think. Briny, rich, fatty, no weird metallic flavor. Man, just the Japanese ones are weird. Very smooth, creamy. At the same time, you can feel the separate eggs in there, and then you can feel them all congeal into one soft, fatty, rich consistency. It's really satisfying. Now I want sake. So as a hobby, you do this, but you also make money doing that, right?
Yeah, I'm selling this to some of the local restaurants in the Faroe Islands and a little bit privately. Like
the black market.
No.
This one here, this is a horse mussel. Is this something you can eat raw?
I've never tried it.
I do think we should at least open them and take a look, because I have never seen mussels this incredibly huge before. Look at him move, he's getting in there, he's trying to kind of shiv it like he's in prison. And the whole thing, so it's like a bright orange mussel inside.
This is actually the roe.
Oh, really? It's an intense smell, almost like ammonia. This is the muscle where everything attaches right here. This is like an egg sac. And then right here, you can see really these individual eggs inside that sac. There's like half a pound of meat in this one muscle. I've never seen anything like it. What the It's gloopy. There's so many different organs in there. It does not seem safe to eat raw.
I believe you could.
Should we?
I think so. Maybe some of the raw.
All right, let's do it. He's taking his pocket butter knife. He's cutting away some of the eggs, so we'll share that.
I'm not so sure about this.
What's the worst that could happen? Explosive diarrhea?
Food poisoning?
Sure, cheers.
Cheers. Almost like an egg.
Yeah. Very sulfury. It's off-putting. Oh, and then at the end, it's tangy and kind of a bit metallic.
Yeah, very.
That's quite a journey. Very complex, like a fine wine. Do you regret that a little bit?
Very much.
Yeah, me too.
To learn the actual proper way to cook and eat a horse muscle, I'm heading to Rock's restaurant to meet back up with Montes.
Montes, today I went diving. Do you believe me? Well, I'm lying. I watched somebody else go diving, and this is what he got. Oh, yeah. Take a look.
All right.
What do you think?
I think they look great.
What are you smelling for?
I'm just smelling for freshness. If I get any fishy smell, I would probably not use them. And if they are open after I'm pressing it, they don't close. It might indicate that they're dead.
Or they gave up on life.
Could be.
Equally as bad. Okay. I'm sorry. Looks the same as what I saw. So this is the egg, right?
No, it's more like a flesh of it.
Oh, so I thought that was egg. So basically we're going for this orange part right here.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the preparation for horse muscles here?
We're gonna steam them first, then we're gonna cure them, and we're gonna serve it as a classic French dish called roulette. It would take half an hour, maybe 40 minutes.
While Montes is working on the main course, he sends out an appetizer. Langoustine in Bloody Mary sauce. The langoustine is chopped in half, dressed with oil, and lightly smoked. The Bloody Mary sauce is on deck, but missing one crucial component, the vodka. Fairway's vodka is brought to a boil and set on fire until, sadly, any chance of catching a buzz evaporates into thin air. The vodka joins the sauce, toss in parsley and celery, and send it to the stovetop.
This right here is my first taste.
And
smaller than what we had on the
oh shit, there are you.
More easily now that it's actually cooked. I'm gonna sop it in a little bit more of that Bloody Mary sauce. Interesting. Super sweet, incredible texture, nice bite to it, a little bit of acid from the tomato, and then something a little bit spicy in there too. The problem is, I could eat 1,000 bites of this. I'm not one of those people who goes to a fine dining restaurant and takes that like micro bite and goes, oh, very nice indeed. Ah. I want more, it's so good.
Soon, Montes will work his magic, turning this orange slime into a classic French-style dish. But first, this. An ocean perch is cured overnight and sliced into sashimi-sized pieces. Give the meat a brush of seaweed oil and align it with the fish's backbone. Finish with excellent caramelized scallops, caramelized ham, chili, garlic, and ginger. Complete the table with a bowl of gooseberry sauce and a dish of pickled vegetables.
It does have a smell. Ocean. Yeah. That's a sauce. Oh wow, that's how that's.
It's just add everything to a bowl and keep everything lightly coated with sauce.
Or completely submerged. I love how you get this so dense, being cured.
It's more tough than typical, so it has more bite, but it's also creamy at the same time, which I really like about it.
It's the broth. It's like a hot soup with some berries, the salad with a little bit of texture, some vinegar too. The fish itself has some of the effective flavor from being cured. It's a fun combination of ingredients that you don't usually see together, or at least I don't. All right, let's talk about this. This is the horse muscle. So when people order horse muscle here, how many do they get?
They're gonna get it.
So basically, you're going for the horse part right here.
Yeah.
What are the other parts?
So we have a gear that they latch onto each other and rock. So that's how they stay attached to the bottom of the boat. Then we have a muscle that keeps horse muscle closed. And then we have some tendons that run through the whole thing. That's how it attaches to the other parts.
You seem like an animal biologist that has some animals and was like,
yeah, it's not fair.
Coming out hot from the steamer, the muscle is set for a quick trimming.
So basically, we would try to avoid the main muscle that's too stuck.
Thank God he fucked me. He fucked that up.
The tendons and the beard because well, that was yeah.
The muscle is proportioned to small cubes, seasoned with extra salt.
That's your bitch.
In the meantime, the horse muscle often cuts up and fried to a golden brown, then blended with egg yolk and olive oil to form an emulsion.
I like that we're using every part of the muscle from nose to tail.
Mix the emulsion with smoked muscle meat, sweet Sicily, chives, parsley, and lemon juice. Then place the mixture back in its home. And adorn it with crispy kale, more smoked horse muscle meat, parsley, blanched kale, and dry seaweed. It's a transformation more impressive than a doubt. This unruly novel has gone from this all the way to this.
This looks incredible. What is the way to scoop it up?
I would say great.
You think it's too small? I'm gonna try this a little bit more first just to get the real smoky, creamy, like there's just a hint of that oceanic dryness, just a distant memory. What percentage of this is still the muscle? Because I know you put other ingredients in there too. Maybe 70. Yeah, because now it feels like the horse muscle spread on the bread of the guy portion. It's toasted and greasy, and this is a beautiful combination. I can see why you'd want some bread to balance it out. It's very rich, but this is tremendous. Super creative. Is this your own take on this, or have you seen this somewhere else?
That's my take.
I have a huge reveal right now. And that reveal is that you're not from the You're not there at least at all.
Okay, that's annoying as fuck.
Chef, what on earth drew you from Lithuania all the way here to this country of only 50,000 people? Take me away.
And he's poisoned.
I was just finishing my cooking school and I saw a restaurant in Prague. It's a restaurant in Prague. I just went there as a intern. I just have a really good time using these ingredients. I really loved it and decided to stay.
So how long ago did you come here?
It's been 4 years right now.
How long do you think you'll be in the Faroe Islands?
It's really hard to tell. I really loved how remote and wild the place looked like. Just have a really good time and have fun using these ingredients and educate people about fun ways of cooking. I was looking for adventure basically.
Okay, them fucking tornadoes are they are annoying.
Hunting pilot whales here in the Faroe Islands goes back generations. These whales are an abundant source of food, once critical to a place where agriculture is nearly impossible.
I've never tried whale in my life. I know you've had it once or twice before.
Twice? Hundreds of times.
But in recent times, animal activists have condemned the practice, staging protests in an effort to save the whales.
You should try to look with the foreigner's eyes. You see that it's very, very rough. Lots of blood, many crazy men shouting and things like that.
The reality now is that people don't have to do it, but they still continue. Why do you think that is?
In order to understand the motive,
what is the most you've ever gotten pure meat?
I'm on a mission to discover why this practice still goes on, and their actions today could lead to these animals going extinct forever. Before you can understand whaling, you need to understand how important the ocean is to the small collection of islands. Fishing and fishing products account for 95% of this nation's exports. Among those is salted cod, or bacala, a daily staple for many islanders.
Here, what they are specializing in is salted cod. What do you know about everything.
This is Pierre. For decades, he was a sailor and a fisherman.
I have been fishing
This morning, our breakfast is a two-course bacala meal, starting with a soup. The salted fish is soaked in water for 48 hours to rehydrate and produce a briny.
Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die.
Carrots and bacala are piled in a bowl, parsley sprinkled on top. The colorful soup is submerged in a steamy soup made from fish bones, sriracha, cream, salt, carrots, onion, and thyme.
I'm gonna try this broccoli.
delicious. Oh, it's so buttery. It tastes like gravy. The fish tastes good. Still very salty, but not too salty. I like it. You would put more cod? Are most people on the island eating cod as a daily food? And how many protests were on the island for people against codfish? Whether they're alive or creatures?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll just check it. Well, main course is right here. Elevated food.
Our main course starts with mashed potatoes and salted fish whipped together. Complete the dish with mixed seeds, pickled gooseberry, and something I call Faroese fish sauce.
You know this is in the middle, right?
For mashed pizza.
So it's nice and sweet. If I eat it this way.
No, I didn't do that. I know that very little.
Wow. Yeah, it's almost like buttery texture, like like fermented like soy sauce. It has a wonderful flavor. It's too much to have straight. Like you need to mix it up a little bit. That's awesome. Really packed full of flavor and very rich. I think like pickled gooseberries that are a little bit sour too. Is that what you grew up on? Fish and potatoes here. When it comes to types of fish, are there any fish that are off limits?
No.
Disappointed because whales as a threat.
I don't know about that because I wouldn't
A bay-dyed scarlet. Lines of massive whale carcasses. When the topic of the Faroese whale hunt, known as a brintagrot, is mentioned, these are the images that appear. Yarski has also partaken in dozens of whale hunting missions throughout his life.
How old was the first time you saw or partook in the cruise?
Maybe just after I could walk, or maybe my mother took me with her.
So,
Biarski offers
yeah.
me a more profound look at the tradition by bringing me to Blue Bay. A Grint destination now clear of its occasional red-stained water.
Can you show me exactly how it works?
A Grint always starts with a signal, spotting a pod of pilot whales wandering into the Faroese fjords.
Then you have to send them from boat to boat. The land. And then they were running and crawling Gundabo all over the villages.
Upon receiving the call, the townspeople drop what they're doing and rush to the beach with their whale harvesting tools. Meanwhile, the chasing has begun offshore. Fishing boats on shore work as a flotilla to herd the pod of whales toward the beach.
When you come close here, you make noise. You can use your screw, the propeller on the boat.
And what's the purpose of that?
Scare them, and then they come up onto the shore. So you wade out into the sea, and they have a hook, and you push it in the nose hole. Then you drag them in this way until somebody reaches and kills them.
Whale is put down with a cut behind its blowhole in order to sever its spine. Then each body is meticulously measured and lined up on the beach, waiting for the townspeople to claim their share of protection.
How many times can it happen in a year?
Very, very good. It can be none, it can be 10, 20 years.
Never deliberately set sail in search of pilot whales. A Grint only happens when a whale pod comes close to the island. This has been the tradition for over 1,200 years. But ever since the 1980s, this millennium old practice has been challenged by international scrutiny.
Why is no one protesting cod?
They don't see the kill. Here you see. You see it's red, and you can see it for hours after the kill.
I'm filming a show here on the Faroe Islands. If the Grint happened now, and we showed up to film with our cameras, what do you think would happen?
They would tell you.
It wouldn't be happy.
No, they're worried about these people are bringing wrong information to the world about us. They're cutting the own stuff in pieces, doing these things for fun, and we don't eat it, things like that.
Today, with 80% of this nation's grocery products imported, it's fair to ask if it's necessary to continue whaling for food.
This is food from this area. Don't have to bring new food with ships and airplanes and then polluting the air. You eat the food that belongs to your area. You enjoy that?
I totally understand. Eat seasonal, eat local. Stop pollution. Stop flying or shipping peaches from South America to Thailand. You put into a can and then be shipped back to the USA.
Every documentary about Faroese whaling stops here. But for me, it's not enough. I want to visit a local family, learn their story, find out why the Faroese people won't replace whale meat in spite of its controversial reputation.
Here are some beef.
What's beef meat?
The steaks.
So just pure meat, no blubber, no fat.
Like your favorite serial killer, Ian's normal appearance suggests nothing about what he has inside his fridge, though in this case, it's a load of whale meat. This is a steak from a long-finned pilot whale, the most common species caught in the Faroe Islands.
Do you have any other ones?
Here is dried.
The color of the dried whale is amazing. It is like black.
As whaling here is not a commercial event, the whale meat is divided among the grid participants. The most Ian has ever received for a single grid was 400 pounds of meat.
So how long do you what's the oldest one?
Don't get better.
Yeah, it's not like wine.
Before we sit down to a whale-heavy meal, Susanna, the lady of the house, gives me a tour of today's uncommon ingredients.
You have so much behind you right now. Maybe you could like pick up a dish and tell me about it.
This is the fried meat. No.
Not much of a smell, but the color is come on. That is so interesting. And that's not been dried or cured or anything like that. But it is frozen. And then this.
Blubber.
Looks like every time I try to get that off. Fucking bugs.
Sorry, I'm not trying to insult your whale blubber. This is the actual skin of the whale. And then you have a good 2 inches of solid fat and then the protein. This huge layer of fat is what
Let me get your
That is remarkable.
Gotcha.
Turns out, I can't eat blubber that's not been cooked, but this has been cured.
Gotcha again, bitch.
Together with dried meat.
Your husband showed me this, but that was wrapped in plastic. This is just dense with pure protein. It's rich. It's just like a normal dried fish.
Oh god, it's the pickle.
The dried whale meat and salted blubber are sliced thin and laid with potatoes. This will be my first taste of whale meat.
This is the most black meat I've ever
Oh, come the fuck. Ah!
It's supposed to be that black?
Yes, are you scared or something?
Yes.
Fucking environmental hazards. And it made me miss. God damn it.
To be honest, the texture is amazing. It's kind of dense, but soft. The taste is like fused together like the cow and the fish, and then it creates this kind of flavor. It's meaty and fishy somehow at the same time. And then it just has a very strange, fresh taste. I can't really pin down. It's not like anything I've ever had.
Motherfucker gave me dragon blight.
Excellent. Susanna, where did you learn these recipes from?
From my grandmother, my mother, my father. We have always used it like that.
That's how you know it's good. But next, we got the blubber. Now, I've been told to cut the blubber with other food. Can I eat the blubber alone?
Fair enough. You try it alone?
Oh, I know what it smells like. It's like my wife's feet when she takes her socks out at the end of the day. I mean, I love that smell. Wow, it's so oily. Like I say, the smell is more powerful than the taste. The taste is nice. Yeah, I agree. It's not like pork. It's not like buttery. You think of oil like fire out. You start to see how maybe some of the
Goddamn pickle. I just
now replace that with something else, you would only take it.
While I'm starting to understand why
Awesome doo-doo.
people don't want to part with this unique delicacy, one important question remains. Will this tradition eventually lead to the extinction of an entire species? Today, Susanna welcomes us with a special dinner with 2 main courses consisting largely of whale meat. First, she boils whale meat with salt for an hour before adding more ingredients.
How many times a week are you preparing whale?
Not every week. Actually, sometimes once a month. We have children, especially girls. They don't eat so much whale meat because yeah.
In the meat, soften up, she adds in potatoes, chunks of fresh blubber, and salted fresh blubber.
goddamn pickle.
I was trying to figure out the smell earlier when you were cooking. Now I can say it's kind of like cheese.
We knew the smell before we knew the cheese, so
We will say the opposite
we will
way.
say the opposite way.
Okay, so this is so similar to what I already experienced with my little appetizer. You've got the fat, the protein, and the carbohydrate.
Yes.
I was told I ate it incorrectly earlier. Actually, I forgot to add the potato. So go potato, protein. Wow, it's such a powerful taste. A lot of flavor. It's something very new to get used to, so I'm trying to enjoy it, but I'm trying to understand it at the same time. Earlier today, we tried some fermented sheep salad, and it was like amazing. It had so much power and so much flavor, and that's kind of what I experienced something similar when I'm eating this. When you are sectioning up a whale, butchering it into different pieces, how many different cuts are there?
I don't know actually, but this is dry long and you can crack it and sweet.
Like with beef, whale steak seems to be a favorite here. Susanna's personal recipe starts with a whale steak marinated in vinegar and water overnight.
It's cut very thin.
It's like a flat steak, but it's just completely black.
Susanna cuts the steak into smaller pieces, coats them with a flour and pepper mixture, then pan fries them with slices of onion.
On the island, what percent of people here do you think eat whale meat?
It depends where you live. I think in this village, almost everyone. But if you are in Helltown...
God damn it!
To complete the dish, she adds beef powder and boiled water and lets it simmer for half an hour.
Do the younger generation eat it too?
Yeah, it was going down slowly. And then when we had this confrontation from the international community, there were some people here who came to the conclusion that no, they are not going to decide what we shall eat. So there were many young men and people, patriots, who said we will really keep our tradition.
To completely.
Oh god, it looks creepy.
Yeah.
I thought it would just be so dry. I mean, it's just such a lean meat. It's not dry at all. It's not tough. It has a slightly livery taste to it, and it actually tastes a little bit like venison.
To sweeten it, we have this rhubarb jam, yeah.
This rhubarb is amazing. Really sweet, really delicious.
Do you like it?
It's gone. I ate it all without thinking about it. What stands out to me the most is the idea that these foods are kind of irreplaceable. There's no way that you can just say, well, just eat something else. Just eat chicken.
No.
I can feel the frustration people have when outsiders say, we're going to take this away.
Yeah.
You can't have this part of your culture anymore, this thing that you grew up with. And so I guess the biggest question I have is this sustainable?
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you say that?
Because they're in the North Atlantic. We don't take the fuel how can we kill the sea population and move over?
Give me your shields!
That about 1 million of that population ever swim near a tiny archipelago in a given year.
When I see what they're doing in Japan, there's a lot of people there who want to eat whale, and they're going out into the ocean. They're looking for big whales that live in limited.
Somebody needs some doo-doo.
They're doing it under the guise of research, but then they have to eat the animal so they don't waste the meat. And it doesn't seem like that can last forever. But here, it's just whatever happens.
The fuck is that? Oh.
Island in the middle of the ocean, you get a piece of that, and that's it.
He's running.
About 800 pilot whales are caught in the Faroe Islands. The Faroese authorities have accurate statistics of whale catches dating back to 1584. It's the oldest hunting statistic of any wild animal.
Do you think in 50 years from now, the glint will still be happening?
It's very difficult to say because, as you know, the culture is changing a lot.
Also, now they say that please don't eat it because it's not healthy to eat.
Because they won't eat it because of the mercury that could harm their babies. And when the wives in the house doesn't eat it, why should the men then eat it? And they're not going to start eating it when they are over 50.
Yeah, of course.
This controversial Faroese tradition doesn't notably impact the whale population. The harvesting doesn't destroy habitat. There is no bycatch, and there are 0 food miles. Still, the whale hunt remains a source of controversy. Many have characterized the islanders here as bloodthirsty barbarians killing for sport. But from what I can see, governing bodies have taken the protest to heart, altering their hunting methods to be conducted in the least painful way possible.
It's called a spinal cord lens. So the idea what it is, you take this, point it in around a hand behind the blowhole, and just stab it in.
And there would be a blade there?
There will be a blade here.
Is this the old style or the current style?
This is in current style. In the old days, they only used the knife. It can take a bit of a while.
Now, how long does this take?
As fast as you can do this. So 2-3 seconds. I'm a hunter. The first thing you do and that we want to do is try to make as less suffering. It doesn't matter which animal. Fish, a whale, bird, it doesn't matter. Try to kill it as quickly and humanely as possible.
Next, we're moving our focus to land-based creatures.
You want to take it?
One of the only farmed animals in this country are sheep. It's here in the Faroe Islands. They cook up sheep in ways you've never seen before. Aging it for months until it becomes one of the most shockingly putrid, pungent delicacies I've ever seen. But before we get to that,
black pudding. Yeah, you know, I like a lot of different types of pudding growing up. Chocolate, tapioca, not really blood.
To make blood pudding,
Man,
a combination of fresh sheep blood and impressive amounts of ground sugar, flour, and salt. Add ground cinnamon, ground
Why do you think they call it pudding? You get to do it. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I'm more concerned with. The pudding thing was hilarious. It was off the best.
Once it cooks through, slice it and fry it with butter.
All right, it is very soft. Let's go. Fascinating. Really interesting flavor. Almost like a slightly bready texture. And yeah, cinnamon, sugar, some sweetness inside. Not all. Where'd you get this blood sauce from? Did you make it?
Yeah.
And where did you learn this recipe from?
From my mother.
Amazing. I could eat a whole thing.
Today, Susanna and her husband are giving me a real taste of Faroese home cooking. Their friend Jonathan is here to help.
How do you say delicious in Faroese? Oh, two or many. 2 words. Is anything with less than 8 syllables? No. Okay. Great. So I know that specifically in general, how important are
Sheep are one of the only land animals that can survive the harsh, year-round weather of the Faroe Islands. It's a native breed that can put up with the consistent cold, rain, and wind.
I heard on these islands there are 2 sheep for every person. Do you own any sheep?
Not anymore. I sold everything. Now I have absolutely nothing. I have a fire or two, but that's
not even that. A lot. Retirement account? No. Okay.
Unlike their friend, Thomas's family does own a flock of sheep. Every October, they retrieve some of the flock and slaughter them before winter comes. I'm here to experience the delightfully bizarre way the sheep is prepared.
I've eaten sheep, mutton, lamb in many different countries, but never in a place like the Faroe Islands. I know here there's very different techniques for preservation, for cooking food fresh, but also for preserving it over time, including some fermented and dried meat. Does it have a fermented smell to it?
absolutely. Sometimes it's so strong it makes it bad. This is fermented smell.
I have a lot to learn today. First things first, if you'll get that sheep.
Damn it. Thought that would have worked. But he had to make a tornado, so.
Raising sheep. In fact, they do almost nothing at all, as the sheep roam freely, chopping away at the island's lush grass. When it's time for the slaughter, the sheep are captured and brought to temporary barns where they might stay for just
his hands.
Do the sheep here ever live in homes? No. Outside, always eating fresh grass. So it costs like nothing to keep.
No. Come out and the property and the land.
They have this property within the village, and its only purpose is to hold sheep for 1 or 2 days, a few times a year. That is baller.
Once their short stay ends, the sheep are taken to their final destination, where slaughtering and butchering will commence.
Right here, we have Jacob, professional sheep wrangler. Right now, we're looking at the one sheep, which seems like it would be easy, except for this one sheep has a lot of space to run around and try to escape. I have a very important job. He goes in.
Why the fuck was this Kosala so damn strong?
For the equally easy job, I'm going to hold the door shut. Yep, I got that. Now he's going for the sheep. The sheep is trying to get away. It's trying to, oh no, it is panicking. It's trying to come out the wood, but it's not going to work. You can tell Jacob's a pro. He's got it in a headlock already. He's kind of riding it like a small pony.
Back away, slowly. Okay. Selected sheep weigh in at about 40 to 50 pounds, while the rest are kept for breeding to ensure the cycle of life continues.
Mission complete.
So many things I love to do. There's so many things I love to do.
Back at their home, the same garage where they parked their car is about to become a slaughterhouse. During the mid-October school break, Thomas and Jacob gather for the annual slaughter.
ever see people outside slaughtering sheep?
Never, because it's also considered very bad to slaughter sheep outdoors. It will cool down the carcass immediately. Below 8 degrees, the fermentation stops. If you want to ferment the meat, it's important that you don't cool down immediately. That will stop the bacteria to develop.
After the blood is drained, Jacob removes the shanks, then moves on to skinning.
Jacob.
Yes.
What's your speed record for butchering a sheep? Don't act like you never thought about it.
I don't like to brag.
So humble. Oh, please, I insist. Just this one time, could you tell me?
The time is took it with him to his grave.
Whoa, ominous. All right, that was dark. What are you doing now? You're reaching inside its body? Are you skinning it just with your hands?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Jacob and his father butcher about 20 sheep per year, enough to last throughout the entire next year. During this time, he's known as the butcher. But for the rest of the year, he's a boat machinery engineer.
How old were you when you first saw this process?
4 or 5 years.
And then how much therapy have you required since that time?
No.
This is what bothers me. It's like, it's so normal here.
Yeah, father taught me, his father taught him, and that's how it rolls.
It seems like raising sheep, slaughtering sheep, it's like a normal part of daily life in the Faroe Islands.
It is. In fact, Faroe Islands mean sheep island.
Sheep have been a vital part of sustaining life on the Faroe Islands through its history, ever since the Norse settlers brought them here during the age of Vikings. Some of these ancient recipes and methods of meat preservation have survived to this very day.
I've never seen a garage like this, I must say. Like a professional slaughtering setup. You have everything you need for the whole operation right here in this garage. You know that's not like every family has that, right? I mean, is this typical in the Faroe Islands that people are slaughtering sheep in their own garage?
Yes.
Wow.
Usually, in a setting like this, certain tasks are divided among men and women. Men deal with the slaughter and skinning, while cleaning and cutting the organs is reserved for the women and the girls. Once butchering is complete, the wool will be sold, the organs will be cooked, and the coal fat will be fermented. Every scrap from the sheep will be utilized in some way, but some parts won't be utilized until months down the road.
How far back does this tradition go?
It's hard to tell, about hundreds and hundreds of years. It's just an ancient way of preserving meat.
Sheds like these, found all throughout the islands, serve one purpose: to create the ideal conditions for a controlled rot.
I'm assuming this type of room has a specific name, right? Like you couldn't turn this into an Airbnb.
Would not recommend it though, but why not? You could.
What people don't realize watching right now is this room is extremely drafty. It's not like a direct wind, but there's a draft that comes through the walls.
Exactly.
The local weather and the room itself ensure the right temperature, humidity, and airflow.
We tend to just use the nature to control the fermentation. So if it's too cold, the fermentation doesn't go well. If it's too hot, we probably too fermented. Luckily, we have an average, more or less perfect climate for fermentation of meat. That's why we do it. These are slaughtered just yesterday and today, and the process of fermentation is starting now. And it will go on for 3 months. In 3 months, it will look like this.
At what point do you cut the limbs off?
For certain occasions, like December, mid-December, you start eating the ribs. In Christmas, you start eating more and more. And this last part you eat is actually the leg.
Gosh, what is it like? Do you know how you would describe that?
Hard to describe, but something very strong.
Take this one. And then when you cut it open, that's when the ammonia comes out. This has such a strong smell to it. So I've just peeled the fat away quite easily. And then what remains is a semi-dry, kind of gummy, soft meat. Sure. Oh, that's lovely. A very unique, fascinating texture. It's a melt-in-your-mouth kind of texture. It does have a slight cheesy quality to it.
It's exactly the taste you're talking about. Some of the Scandinavian cheeses and French cheeses, they have exactly this kind of taste.
Yeah, it's where the smell is kind of offensive, but then when you bite into it, that's all gone. Speaking of extreme, what is this right here?
This is the same fermented meat, but cooked in the broiler for about an hour.
This whole room reeks of this flavor.
For us, it smells like Christmas.
It is so intense. The outside is
oh, what the fuck?
It's fatty and juicy. Everything looks great about it, except you take.
You trying to kill me, bitch?
That is intense. Cheers.
What my handle is? Because she's still saying I killed these motherfuckers.
Wow, I hate it and I love it at the same time. It's like my mouth reeks of dairy and old cheese.
Blue cheese taste.
Yes, the texture is outstanding. Incredibly tender, moist, succulent on the inside. And then there's just a fascinating funk that goes along with it that is like just on the edge of being overbearing. And then once it's gone, you want a little bit more again.
Exactly.
What is this?
Alcohol.
That's what we're missing.
Eat that while it still has the taste in your mouth.
Oh, that's awesome. It pairs perfectly with this. How long have you had this shed in particular?
From 1988.
Wow. You would never expect it. As you look down the landscape, you see all these different houses, like you're in a small cottage. Meanwhile, between the houses, there's these places for the sheep to stay for a day or two before butchering. There's garages fully outfitted with the means to slaughter the sheep. And there's places like this fully meant just for aging meat. Is this common? So wild.
Soon, I'll face off with the sheep space as the family prepares a traditional Faroese supper. But first, an appetizer that's too good to pass up.
Balls. Have you had balls before?
No.
Okay, so usually you don't eat these.
No, I don't, but a lot of people in Faroe Islands do.
Wait, why don't you?
I don't know, it's balls.
It is balls.
Though Jacob is
Balls.
this particular organ, he's decided to cook them up along with garlic, paprika, steak seasoning, and pepper.
Where'd you get this?
Sounds good.
I love to cook, so put the ingredients that I like.
See, here's what you do. You go plain ball to really appreciate the taste. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
That's lovely.
Actually good.
A little bit fatty. You got a nice little crust on the outside. Got a little bit of a crunch. These are sophisticated balls. And
I love it.
balls out or just giving them to the dog?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to try out freaking Rocky Mountain oysters one day.
Whales have balls?
Just to say I
I've seen a
have.
whale with two big
You know what I mean?
It would create a lot of drag in the water. They wouldn't be as fast. It's quite an honor for having us here today. You have a beautiful family, beautiful home, and this is some really incredible food that I'm very honored to be trying for the first time.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Before we build up to our main course, the sheep head, I'll be trying this. This is made with sheep intestines that are stuffed with fermented coal fat. After cooking, it looks a little bit like this. It's usually paired with fermented fish, but on the Faroe Islands, potato is always a welcome choice.
Now, do you want thin slices like this? How's that? Yeah, it's like a radish. I do. I'm sorry. I'm fine, you said. I thought we might take a bite together, but... Wow.
Delicious.
It is delicious. It's very salty. It's heavy, but not enough to make you feel like you're eating a stick of butter. It is nice to mix it with a little bit of potato for some balance.
Definitely, yeah.
I think it's amazing.
When's the last time you had that?
Every Christmas, actually.
Does it remind you of Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. I think we should move on to this over here.
Next, all the organs collected today, the stomach, the lungs, the intestines, are cooked together in one pot, along with this, sheep liver stuffed with fat and garlic. After cooking, sizzle it on a frying pan with butter, garlic, and onion.
A big basket of goodies. There's different shapes,
Ooh,
different
awful.
sizes.
I kind of want to try organ meat.
They were just baking on the bottom of that pan forever.
I was thinking about buying some tripe today. Now I'm thinking about it.
Delicious, not gamey at all so far. That first piece was delicious.
I ordered some tripe from Walmart. They're just making that.
It's my first time in my life trying these types
I
of
forgot.
sheep, and they
Where was it from? It was on Bizarre Foods. What was this?
meat flavor.
This is
And we have the liver with the fat inside of it. Garlic and fat.
this Mexican dish. It used tripe and it like just cooked it down. It was
Fat in there and
either Mexican or Middle
in
Eastern.
there too. Yeah. Sometimes I guess, and I'm wrong.
Not Middle Eastern. I want to say fuck.
Last but not least, the sheep head. First, the hair must be removed by way of torching. Then, like anyone with a fully equipped slaughterhouse in their garage, saw the head in half. The brain will be used for another dish, but the remaining head meat is braised for hours with a pinch of salt.
When he was a kid, they got the head for dinner. If they didn't eat head, they didn't get anything.
Oh wow, and the whole bottom cheek, kind of inside and outside. I want to try this cheek right here. This looks amazing. It's interesting because it's not even really warm. It's kind of cooled down. It's like a little firm, a little soft. The fat is really rendered down. Very good. Very good. Here's the tongue.
You're not picky.
No, I'm loving all of this. It's very nice. I would love to try the eyeball with you. There you go. Cheers.
Very fatty, so.
Are these fermented heads? Oh, wow. That was like the most intensely fermented, slightly rancid, pungent flavor of anything I've had today. What just happened? How long has that been fermented?
10 to 12 days.
And fermenting in this case means what? It's been put and left out there. Wow, that was intense, but that's not gonna kill me? I wanted to ask you a person. How long has that been fermented?
10 to 12 days.
And left out there. Wow, that was intense, but that's not gonna kill me? I wanted to ask you a person.
Okay, it is catching my voice. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. What to play? Damn, 4,000 for one of these. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck I got one of them.
Prime Wars. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm also farming my Star Crown that I can. But yeah, if you overplay the game, you might end up with nothing to do. I may have thought Fortress Warfare was a mode. I mean, Fortress Warfare is a buff, right? And the whole long explanation at this point is create an area of effect within 2-meter radius. We knew this. Heavy armor for 5 seconds, and then heavy armor, super armor with weapon damage plus 20%. And Fortress Warfare looks like this, right? When you're pulling out the shotty, and I reload, that's Fortress Warfare below me. If I don't kill things, it actually extends that area to go on and on and on. Now what we have to find is, we also have to find our second attachment for the gun to make it worth it. Because currently we had aiming speed, zoom level, mobility, I don't need mobility. Probably gonna go for compact reflex sight, right? Holographic is ass.
Just for 5, I needed like, damn, 20,000 points.
Redeem at the Morphic shop. Really? I can only buy that?
God damn.
I'm not gonna be happy if I can only buy that. I mean, I know who sells it. It should be Severin, right? Probably gonna unlock the other one then.
These motherfuckers cost like
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
waste my Stellar Planula for that. I need my Stellar Planula for other things. They're cheap, yeah, but I need my Stellar Planula for other things. It's not, the problem is not like that it's cheap or anything. I just need my Planula. What's all confirmed to carry over in this season? If you don't know what carries over to the season, you can actually go into your escape, season info, and season inheritance. And here it shows you the list of things that are all actually coming with you. Which sniper do you take? I use my purple sniper. I don't think the legendary sniper is that good. It is okay, but is not the... Oh, I need 500 Stardust to upgrade my weapon. Well, I'll be damned, Chad. Funny how it has to get some Stardust finally. Okay. Fantastic. We can easily farm this. Then let's go with standard copper shotgun bullets, I'd say. And we're gonna be. Let's check the Morphic store first. Yeah, it would be a disservice to you if I'm not checking the store. I want to buy it. Mr. Kulo. I don't know how to pronounce your whole name, so I'm gonna say Kulo. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it a lot. So, Mr. Morphic Store, that's him. He sells the it's 80 Stellar Planula. I have 45. I think for the time being, we're going to unlock the holographic side. Luckily, it tells you in the game where the holographic side is. So we're going to go here, accessories, optic, and the holographic is Riddle Spot Billboard in the Northeast Blackheart region. It should be simple. The billboards are actually really nice to do, and that is all the way in the top right Blackheart region. Boom-ba-dum-ba-dum. Let's drive there. What's the best way to farm it? I don't have enough for my gun either. Oh, B-Man, the best way to farm Stardust is to either just farm random bosses in the world or do dungeons in hard mode. If I do the Securement Silo Theta on hard mode, I'm actually getting myself an easy 240 per run, and I can do that in 2 to 3 minutes. Right? So getting the Stardust is not the problem. I mean, I had yesterday 4,000 Stardust. The thing is, I used a lot of Stardust to essentially craft biomass missiles and stuff like that. So I threw a lot out of the window, calling it out of the window, but you know, I used it essentially. Scorpion, good to see you there, brother. I love the models. The models are good. They're also counting as points. So what I just did there was giving me a model, and that model is a toy. And that toy is able to make my deviants happy. Very useful. Yeah, and disabling gun drops and armor drops nets you more Stardust from hard mode. Exactly. So hard mode is in general the Stardust farm like crazy. And I have another 50 controllers, so I could do another 50 runs, and each run giving me around 300 Stardust. So that gives you a feeling for how much Stardust I could have, right? And that is without getting more controllers, without factoring in getting like a lot of gear that I can break down for more Stardust. Yeah. It's easy to get Stardust. It's a minimal farm, especially since you have to do the farm anyways to get more calibrations for your guns to make them better. So it's kind of like, it's a farm, you get a farm because
You know what, I'll do this
farm
off screen.
anyways because it's not even like, oh no, I have to do this, or oh god, this my bike is... I really want my bike to explode, it seems. There's a billboard in the distance where I have to go for.
We're gonna have this be going for like
in this area.
forever. Shit.
How did you get so many energy links? I do my right now.
No, let me find a rubber man. We're gonna have this
I
going.
do my weekly quest. 8,400, 8,400, 8,400, 8,400. Okay. That's it. That's how quick I could get that. And that's just from the weekly
We just find a rubber band. Have this going.
Silver bars for maximum money. Do you think the game is easy?
Yeah,
The game is stinking easy.
No.
It's good. Okay, the billboard is supposed to be here.
Now, where is a random ass rubber band I have laying around somewhere?
Oh, wait, where did you go? I just left the swamp so they vanished, yeah, because they're not official players. Now let me just upgrade this to do more damage. Oh my goodness. When the Fortress Warfare triggers, the bonus damage is insane. Nice. Love that. I have to change 2-3 mods on my gear to make this worth it. That was a nice little change of pace. Did you keep it? Did we kill the Prime War boss yesterday? Nope. The Prime War boss yesterday, people kept doing stupid things. Okay. We get ourselves the sign, because I'm not sure if I'm going to use the shotgun with the sign. Feels a bit weird. Let's say that. I'm running the same shotgun with 150 reload speed. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. The current is broken as fuck. We're currently having this one on Fortress Warfare range. It's minus 12%.
Alright,
That's actually good.
Goodbye for now. We'll probably gonna stream some more Monster Hunter later. I'm just gonna have this thing farm these as much stuff as possible for the next few hours while I'm doing random shit. Probably laying down and cleaning up.
Reload empty magazine, reload speed plus.
Oh shit.
Wait a second. If I'm using this one on my... No, like this one needs the Fortress